Welcome to another riveting edition of the Part-Time Preppers. Are you interested in buying some silver? Well, that's what a young man at work last night asked me out of the blue. So I thought I would take him up on it, and I'm coming back from his residence, and lived about a half hour away from me, and I'll let you know what we scored. So stay tuned. Are you interested in buying some silver? Yes, that's what a young gentleman said to me last night at work, out of the blue. Someone I know, a very good worker, nice young man, about 26-year-old. There's about maybe 5 or 6 people at work I preach to about silver and stack and all that sort of stuff too. And actually, one has taken me up on it. So a breakthrough. And yes, he's about 12 years younger than I am, and he has been stacking a little silver. Very proud of him. And apparently this young man needed some money, and he must have asked where he could sell silver to one of the 5 or 6 people I preached to. And they said, well, go see my name, and he'll buy it off you. So this man shows up and says, would you be interested in buying some silver? And unfortunately, like a lot of our younger people do not know a whole lot about our ancient coinage nowadays. So I said, sure, I'll look at it. And I told him, I don't even know if he knew what I meant. He might have. I said, well, what do you have? A lot of quarters and half dollars. And I told him I'd give him spot. He said, well, fine, but I don't know. He might have known what I meant by that. And so I went to his house, and this is what he had, like a big bank envelope. He said his grandfather had given it to him years ago. Him and his sister split it up, and I bought about half. He had about, I'd say, $32, $35 in constitutional, and I'll just pour it out right now. And so I didn't want to. I did explain to him. I showed him coinflation, silver values, Kiko. Because it doesn't pay. I believe in karma, and I didn't want to try to rip anyone off. I felt very fair because I told him that he would most likely, it would be like $1 under spot if he went to most. And I know my coin dealer for this type of constitutional does not pay exact spot. She definitely pays at least $1 under, and she'll sell it for $1.50 or so over. So I explained that to him, and I told him that, good for you and good for me is if you really want the money, and he was fine and dandy with that. And I did look through the entire thing to see, I told him if he had any rare dates that I would, let him know. And he had no rare dates. And, he also had some bicentennial clad mixed in with it. And, I told him that they were nice, but not worth all that much. So I ended up picking up about $16 face, or 17, I forget. And we looked it up and paid him spot on the nose. And so I thought that was fair. Like I said, well, good for him. He needed the money. I did not ask why. Although he's going to school, he owns his own little house. So, I mean, he's quite the worker also. But, could have been school bill, could have been who knows what. But there you have it. So sometimes you don't want to let people know too much of your business. But, a few people do know I like to stack. And, words get out and you get a good solid deal here. So I'll have to get a tube definitely for the Washingtons. I know I got over $10. A lot of 64 Kennedy halves, a couple of Franklins, nothing super special. A couple older Washingtons. No super rare dates there. I don't think you can pick up that 42 too well at the alternative table tonight. And the only other thing that he had that was different, he did have a decent, actually one decent Walking Liberty, which I told him he should keep that in remembrance of his grandfather, and that it wasn't worth all that much. And so for that reason, it was just worth maybe a drop more than one of these Kennedys. And but he also had this American Eagle I'll show you in a second. And since I had just given him Spot, I don't actually own one. It came with the case. I do not own one like this. I have a lot of American Eagles, but I don't have one from the Mint. And came in the case. He had this. I love the sound of silver. Anyway, came in the case with the certificate. And I do not, all my years of dealing with the Mint and going to dealers, I do not actually have one in the case. An uncirculated one. Proof, yes. But there you go. If you want to pause and read that. The Liberty Coin Act of 1985 authorized the United States Mint. Okay, there you go. That's enough of reading that. And that's what's in it there. 1989. Fairly decent condition case. And but the coin is very good. So I paid him $20 because this loose in my dealer's shop. So this is the only thing I paid over Spot for, would be, between 20, 21, 22 tops in the dealer's shop here. Very nice condition. The original capsule. I don't know if you could pick it up, but there's some lettering on it. So that's it. That is are you interested in buying some silver? So I hope you enjoyed this. And sometimes it pays to advertise a little bit. You don't want to give too much of your business out, but if people know that you're into it a little bit, you may get a deal or two offered to you once in a while. So there you have it. You guys take care. And why didn't we use our normal table tonight? Well, I'll show you right now. We've both worked hard today, actually. Me and the hand model. It's going on 10 o'clock at night, and there you go. And the hand model has taken the table to make a lot of lasagna. The noodles haven't been boiled yet, but it looks like 3 trays there. So, very busy day, from finding coins to cutting grass to changing brakes on the SUV. There you have it. Would you like to take us out? Oh, and we have our $1.99 Celebrity Roast VDV that we will be watching probably at midnight. We always wanted to check that out, and we both remember them, me and the hand model, and we'll both be hopefully watching that by midnight. Hand model, do you want to say goodbye?
Bye. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
She's tired.
Too bad you weren't here.
Take care. Till next time. Bye-bye.